IDF has announced that it will hold tactical pauses in its offensive in the southern Gaza Strip to allow for an increased amount of humanitarian aid to enter the Strip. The Army said pauses will be held from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day until further notice in the Rafah area, from the Kerem Shalom crossing in southern Gaza to the Salah al-Din Road and the European Hospital in Khan Yunis city. The announcement came following a speech by Hamas political bureau head Ismail Haniyeh, who said that his terror organization is considering the U.S. ceasefire agreement for Gaza, and just before the commanding officer of the Southern Command, Major General Yaron Finkelman, held a situational assessment in Rafah. He said that the IDF is degrading the Rafah Brigade and will continue to take action to complete the task. Several far-right ministers reacted to the decision to roll out the pauses, including National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir, who said in a statement that the decision was, quote, delusional. He called on whatever, quote-unquote, fool made the call to lose his position. Yesterday, Israel buried 11 IDF soldiers who died from fighting in Gaza. The IDF successfully intercepted a suspicious aerial target that crossed from Lebanon into the maritime space near Akko in northern Israel on Monday morning. The incident came only hours after the Army said IAF fighter jets struck several Hezbollah terror targets in 4 locations in southern Lebanon. Hezbollah's increasing aggression is bringing Israel to the brink of what could be a wider escalation, one that could have devastating consequences for Lebanon and the entire region, said IDF spokesperson Daniel Hagari on Sunday evening, as Hezbollah continued to attack Israel. He said that since Hezbollah decided to join the war that Hamas started on October 7th, Hezbollah has fired over 5,000 rockets, anti-tank missiles, and explosive UAVs from Lebanon at Israeli families, homes, and communities, and that the organization is serving as a shield for the Hamas terrorist organization, who murdered elderly, raped women, burned children, and kidnapped Jews, Muslims, and Christians. Hagari also warned that one way or another, Israel will ensure the safe and secure return of Israelis to their homes in northern Israel. Senior Biden advisor Amos Hochstein is set to visit the region today to help reduce tensions on the northern border. Hochstein previously visited Israel in November to address the cross-border violence with Hezbollah and manage the conflict with the Houthis in Yemen. So far, border skirmishes have led to the deaths of 10 civilians in Israel and 15 IDF soldiers and reservists. Yemen's Houthis claimed that they attacked 2 civilian ships and an American destroyer in the Red Sea and Arabian Sea overnight Sunday. This move is part of their ongoing effort to disrupt shipping as a show of support for Palestinians in Gaza. The Houthi military spokesperson stated that the group fired ballistic missiles at the American destroyer, naval missiles at a ship named Captain Paris, and drones at a ship called Happy Condor. It remains unclear if any of the targets were struck. The Houthis, who are aligned with Iran and control Yemen's capital and many populated areas, have carried out numerous attacks on international shipping in the Red Sea since November. These attacks have disrupted global trade by forcing ships to reroute away from the Suez Canal and have prompted retaliatory strikes from the U.S. and the UK.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.